Blowjobs are a no for me.
It is a skill. It is a practice skill. It is a necessary skill. Ooh, great blowjob.
Secret to a great blowjob is saliva, saliva, saliva.
It's important for us to learn from this because I think we lose because we beat ourselves.
You need to swallow it too.
I understand the problem here.
The people don't understand esophagus is the main player of the game.
Try to stay away from it as much as I can.
You can start by licking the tip.
I didn't understand it, but
Patrick Agyemang to Bambi or a newborn giraffe or what?
Alrighty, welcome to Straight Red Card. Yeah, we are quite jocular tonight, as we always. There's always a lot of jocularity in general on this show. And yeah, we got some stuff to cover. Obviously,
you just can't do that in public, Derek.
Yes, you can't be jocular in public. It's quite frightens other people. Yes. Yeah, so here we are. I mean, I watched a slate of games this weekend. I don't know if you did, but I did. And, you know, there's some good stuff. There's some bad stuff. We got the Reina thing popping back up again. Let's see what happens there.
How was that storm for you on Saturday?
Yeah, it was a smack in the face, man. That came out of nowhere and just like blew a tree over onto a car.
Yeah, that almost happened to my house. We got a 40 to 50 foot tree that got split right in my backyard.
Yeah,
and, you know, nice diameter of the more or less the base of the tree at that point was 8-10 inches, give or take.
So
8 to 10, yeah, it's about right. Yeah, 8 to 10 inches.
That's some good wood. All right. I watched my MLS team like Brett win, unlike Derek's. Yeah, I've almost given up on the Galaxy this season. It's just been pitiful. It's so pitiful. Sometimes you got to know when to, you know, put the lube away and go home. And it's even hard watching it, honestly. So I actually, honestly, I watched another game instead. But anyhow, it is what it is.
Oh, man.
I am drinking, as I have been for some time, another Three Philosophers, which is one of the best domestic beers made in the United States. Again, it is a blend of quadruple ale and Creek ale with cherries. It's 9.7 alcohol by volume, and it is distinctly potable. If you have not had one of these from Ommegang Brewery in Cooperstown, New York, you're missing out. I'm telling you, you are missing out. This is good stuff, and that's what I'll be drinking for the show today. Brett, what are you drinking?
For my birthday, I got a nice fifth of Redemption.
Yeah, your birthday was recently, right?
Sunday.
We're both Leos.
Yep.
That's crazy. Leos aren't supposed to get along.
Yeah, well, that is strange. I'm very get along with everybody.
I mean, mine was August 1st. So, yeah. I mean, I've never really believed in any of that bullshit anyhow. So
what? You don't say.
No, not at all. All right. Best first album, Smashing Pumpkins or Matchbox 20? Is that a joke? It's got to be a joke, right?
I mean, I don't even know no, it's got to be Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins, of course.
I don't even know. Is their first album like the big one they had, like the couple songs on the radio and shit?
Yeah, Matchbox 20 is garbage. It's garbage. Absolute garbage. So it's not even close. I don't even care if Smashing Pumpkins' first album was, you know, just pretty good and not great. But it's not Of course, Untouchables is joking. Okay, I thought you were, but you know what? I don't know sometimes, but so I gotta go with it.
We have a piece of fluff that's right up that alley, actually.
Let's do it. Does Billy Joel have a song that can top Elton John's Tiny Dancer? Yeah. It's tough, but I like songs that people don't know, like Laura from Nylon Curtain. There's some really good Billy Joel songs out there, so I would say probably yes. Although Tiny Dancer's I don't know. It's a good song. If I had to pick an Elton John song, I'm not picking that one. I'm picking like Daniel or Goodbye Yellow Brick Road or something like that. I'm not picking Tiny Dancer. It's a little too.
Are you referring? But maybe maybe Vintage is referring to commercial hits.
Yeah, I think Yellow Brick Road and Daniel were also big time major hits. So if I have to pick one, I'm definitely now. If you're just going with big hits, then it discounts a lot of songs that people just don't know about by both. But Elton John and Billy Joel had some real stinkers too. Some really bad albums, some really bad songs. So, yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, Elton John's best songs are the popular ones. I'd probably agree with that, mostly. I don't know how popular Daniel is. I think it's one of his best songs ever. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, great. But Billy Joel had some good ones too.
Czar said that Elton John has been topped many times.
Do you know that for sure? He could have been a bottom. Oh, he was a bottom, is what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he's been topped.
I get you. Tiny Dancer gets annoying real fast, though.
I think the bigger question really isn't about which songs better, etc. Which one's topping, whatever. Who's got the better hair? I'm not sure if Elton John's hair through the 70s tops.
Yeah, it didn't last as long as Billy's hair. So, I mean, listen.
That's some volume there, man.
I get the criticism of Billy Joel songs, and some of the lyrics they get tiresome. Piano Man. That's Billy Joel. I'm sorry,
yeah,
but it's just it gets annoying after a while. It got played into the ground, Piano Man. So
it's a good song, but yes, to your same argument, it's just been overplayed.
Yes, way overplayed.
It's everybody's go-to. Yeah, a lot of karaoke songs. I mean, a lot of play on the radios. People just pick. It's Uptown Girl. Uptown Girl is another big one that was really overplayed.
Overplayed. Stairway to Heaven. That's not either of them, but they're just songs that the radio kills. And I can't even listen to.
About Only the Good Die Young. That's what this song's from. That's
such a horrible song. That's just
Only the Good Die.
It's not good. And that whole album, I think, was his trying to do the whole 50s doo-wop thing. That was bad. That was that's an album I cannot stomach. So Nylon Curtain being his best album, in my opinion, maybe Glass Houses, a near second.
I'm absolutely horrible with names of songs. I'd have to hear them oh yeah, I know that song. That's good.
Yeah, there's some good ones on Nylon Curtain. There's some good ones, obviously, on Glass Houses. Elton John, his albums had 2 or 3 songs on them that were great, and then the rest were awful. So I have to give Billy Joel at least the consistency. He had more better songs, but Elton John's best songs are better than Billy Joel's songs. All right. That's how I'll phrase that. All right. Okay. And
JC says, yes, basically every song in the 52nd Street in The Stranger. The big Billy Joel fan.
Those are good albums, too. Again, Billy Joel had better albums in general, where there's more than 2 songs on it that are good, right? But then later on, he was bad. So, I mean, everybody hits a wall. It's what Bob Dylan said when he got interviewed by Baba Wawa. She's like, why don't you write music anymore? He's like, I ain't got it anymore. I don't have any songs to write. I'm all out. I'm done. Why would I write crummy songs? Just not going to do it. Something Paul McCartney probably needs to learn.
Paul
McCartney's been bad for 10, 20 years now. Huh?
It's a Batman quote. It's you either live or you either die the hero or live long enough to become the villain. Something along those lines.
I don't think Paul McCartney will ever become necessarily a villain, but I think everybody objectively knows he's got no voice left. Elton John can't.
Very literally.
Elton John can't sing worth a shit. Of course I did.
Yeah. I'm not saying people are going to be heroes or villains. I'm just saying you either exit at the top of your game or you leave at the bottom of your game, more or less.
Well, Elton John and certainly Billy Joel and Paul McCartney all kept going way too long. Let's just put it that way. Okay, that's probably enough music for now. What else we got, Brett?
You had sent me a tweet that you had posted. Let me just take a look and see how many views on it. Only 495. Wasn't one of your bangers. No, wasn't. But I don't know. We're talking about male cheerleaders here, Derek.
Oh yeah. I suppose. That
there's some uproar about the Minnesota Vikings having a male cheerleader.
Brett, what's going on? There's another team with one too. Who fucking cares? Why are people so outraged by this? I don't know about you, but when I went to high school, there were male cheerleaders on the cheer team.
I don't think we had a single one in my school.
Well, we had a couple in ours, and they lifted the girls up and did all that stuff. You know, when they did the big pyramid, and all that.
Yeah.
So I just
look at any college football team.
Yeah, I don't get it. Why do we care about this? Why is this on my feed constantly?
I go to football games, drink overpriced beer, and stare at girls in skimpy outfits.
Well, then do that. You can still do that. Just because there's a male dude cheerleader there doesn't stop you from doing that.
That's fair. Bob's your uncle says these guys aren't lifters. And
okay,
that's fair. That's fair enough. I mean, it's like some of the female cheerleaders have to lift them up.
They're not lifters. I'm sure they could do some lifting if asked. I'm just saying, who cares? Who gives a shit? We got other things to worry about in this world. That's not one of the issues we need to worry about. Okay, honestly, I don't get it, and it's all over my feed, day after day after day. I'm like, what is the big problem?
Jack Pineda wants equal treatment between the male and the female cheerleaders. He thinks the male cheerleaders wear too much clothes.
Well, what do you want them, Jack, to wear dresses? I don't think that's happening. All right. Anyhow, either way, I thought I'd bring it up because I didn't understand what was going on.
Brett's worried about an accidental gaze down towards the bottom of the pyramid.
You know what? I mean, there's the debate about having men transitioning in women's sport. Fine. I get that. I played sports. It's not fair. But this, we're worried about this? Seriously? No. I can't believe we're worried about this.
We prefer to watch men who wear tight pants, grab each other, and tackle. Not lift women, I guess.
Yes. And, with names like tight end and wide receiver, and where the quarterback takes the ball from between the hiker's legs, where he has to rest his hand on his guy's ball sack to receive the ball. Yeah, all normal. All absolutely normal. But male cheerleaders, oh no, can't do that. Okay. All right. Well, here it is. So anyhow, yeah. I thought, have you seen that too? It's not just me, right?
I don't see it in my feed anywhere, no. But I have seen the outrage on articles popping up my phone going, hey, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whatever. I'm not clicking on it.
Yeah, it's been on it's been like 3 or 4 a day. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. Why am I getting these? And why are people outraged by it? Jesus. All right.
Yeah. They should be outraged by not having hands-free phones at this point. You sent me this as well, Derek. I'm going to go play the video because I imagine that you sent it to me because you want me to play the video.
I just thought this was so funny because a lot of the younger people that watch our show are not going to know what this is.
Yeah.
It's called a phone with a wire that's into the wall.
Yeah, there used to be corded phones, and then we eventually in the 90s got cordless phones, and then all that went away when we got cell phones.
Yeah, this is crazy to watch.
Next it's just going to be implants.
You shouldn't be doing baking while you're talking on the phone. Number one,
you got to multitask, man. I mean, it's the 80s and 90s. Come on, you have to do that shit.
She so lets this go on purpose, though.
It's an infomercial, Derek. Of course. Well, I don't think it's even an infomercial. I think it's a joke. But all right, here we go.
All right. Doop. She knows that's slipping. Oh my God!
Wait. Tell me, what is she stirring? What is that like?
Diarrhea.
Chocolate Jello that she's gonna put in the fridge in a second.
It's diarrhea, Brett.
I mean, look how liquidy that is, man. That is.
Yeah, I'm
stirring chocolate milk right now, guys.
Chocolate milk or diarrhea, either one. You take your choice. But yeah, we used to carry these gigantic things around. Yeah. And look at this, formerly hands-free headsets.
Whoa!
And it's so funny. Look at it's like Velcro. Look, she puts the Velcro on the phone.
It's here's how this went. This guy in some corporate office goes, got an idea. Girls wear headbands, a little bit of Velcro, and then we could just put the phone on it. Hands-free phone.
Dude, back in the 80s and 90s, whole companies bought this for their call teams.
Yeah.
So they could type on their computers while they talk to customers and put in the info. These were typewriters, so like the early computers. And they could type in the info about the customer while taking the call. Anyhow, it was just crazy. I saw it. I'm like, I remember these. I was around for these. Like, we never bought one. But I remember going to offices early on in my career, watching like the receptionists that have these on while they were taking phone calls.
Look how happy she is now. She can use both hands to stir that liquid poop properly.
Liquid poop.
I can finally make my compost tea without spilling it all over the place.
And this guy can take calls and watch porn and jerk off hands free.
Well, not the jerking off part. That's hands on.
What do you mean? Oh,
and until they figure out the day of hands off jerking off, and it's
he's got a good imagination.
That's it.
Right. Absolutely, he can imagine being jerked off, and come to compact and come to fruition. Yeah, he's on a compact or an Apple, the first Apple, something like that. Or what are the brother? He's on a brother typewriter. Hands-free.
Now that's the dream.
It's doable, I am told. It is. Spider, I am told you can use the mind. And that, by the way, if you think about a wet dream, you're not touching it, right? Your brain is engaged in a sexual act in your dream, and then
you're assuming you're sleeping there like you're Dracula. You know, you don't know what you're doing. You could be moving around and.
Excuse me, Brett. I do know what I'm doing. I've had a wet dream before. Okay.
While you were asleep, though, Derek, you have no idea. Many
years ago.
You have no idea what your hands were doing.
Bullshit! Nothing was touching it. Nothing. Come on, let's be honest here. It's the power of the mind. You don't need anything, waxing the porpoise to come to fruition. Not when you're young. When you're really young, hell, man, the wind could blow and you spooge in your pants. All right.
Derek just admitted to premature ejaculation.
I guess. I don't know.
I was a premature, I guess.
I was young. What do I know?
When I was young.
I mean, 15, 14. You're just like happy.
Man, God, that's got to be rough playing soccer, man.
Didn't happen during soccer.
Windy day. I gotta go to the locker room and be back.
He's going up for a corner kick. Oh no! He's spooshed all over himself.
That's not legal, sir. That's not legal. Something in the rule books against that.
There was too much bouncing around while he was in the air. Balls touch cock, cock touch balls. Calm ensued. All right. Anyhow. All right. Yeah. I think we've seen enough of this. You get the point. Oh my God, he's
anywhere, anytime. I've got a wireless phone, cordless phone, and I'm still waxing my car. It's full circle.
Waxing your car, sure. All right. I don't think we need any more of this. I got my point. I just want to show this crazy apparatus. And then people used it. I don't know if they used it to barbecue or clean their car. That I never saw. But I did see them used in receptionists and call centers. Did see that. All right, for the 137 of you already here, just 20 minutes in, make sure you like, subscribe, share with your grandma, and give your stepsister, because it is the straight red card cuddle night with the stepsister. Yes, give her a kiss on the cheek. All right.
So Derek, I guess you had some household problems with maintenance, if you will.
I did.
And you posed a question online. You could have texted me, and I could have told you the answer to this, by the way.
Drano sucks. It just sucks. It's never worked. It is currently 0 for 13 in my life in attempted uses, and it damages your pipe. So I read, yeah, they might as well put vomit or piss in these bottles because it never works. So plumber was in here today, fixed it in like 5 minutes using a snake.
His little snake device goes down, done,
And the crazy thing, Brett, I've never had to really call a plumber because what I would do in the old days was use an iron hanger.
Yep.
Guess what? I went through my both closets.
Go to Goodwill, man. You could have gone to Goodwill. Just buy like $1 t-shirt. You've been good.
I couldn't find a metal hanger to save my life. I'm like, are we serious? I looked it up. Yes, metal hammers are no more. They are no more. They don't make them. Metal hangers.
What?
Yep.
What?
They don't make them. And if they make them, I couldn't find them. Okay? Metal hangers. And then last time I was at Myers, I'm like, surely they're wrong. I'm going to look for a metal hanger in here. Nope. No metal hanger at Myers. Nope. No metal hangers at Walmart. Well, I couldn't find them. Maybe they still use them in Asia, but they don't use them in the United States. Go to any store, Brett, and try to find them outside of Goodwill. Goodwill, I'll give you probably some old
Goodwill.
products, hangers.
You could take your suit to a cleaner's, and you'll come back with a metal hanger.
Last time I did that, I came back with a big ass plastic hanger, not a metal one.
Weird.
And that was about a year ago.
Yeah, Bob's your uncle had me up on that.
I haven't been to the dry cleaners for like 2 years, so maybe they still have them. Maybe, as you say, Goodwill still does.
I could have saved you like $90 there, dude.
You cannot find a metal hanger anywhere at Myers or Walmart or
Craigslist,
Target, or any major store. They don't carry metal hangers anymore. So I went through all my closets for because I knew I could fix it myself with a hanger. No. Anyhow, it didn't cost me anything. So
that's right. Yeah. You're renting. So
yeah.
Fucking call plumbers all day. Why would you do the work?
Hell no, I wasn't going to do the work. After I couldn't find the hanger and the diarrhea I poured down there didn't work, I'm just like, I'm moving on.
Dude, I agree with you 100%. These drain cleaners do not work. We're shit.
No.
And maybe if you catch the clog early or it's whatever, toothpaste buildup. I don't know. But I've got kids who put toilet paper in the sink, run the water, and all of a sudden that's going in there, and that's what's clogging my shit up.
Well, I can guarantee you this. Unlike the colleges, it wasn't sperm. Okay? It wasn't that. You heard about all the college dorms saying, please do not masturbate in the shower.
Yeah.
Because it clogs the drains. So there you go.
Drains. Not enough water really pushing. Yeah, you can get the so they have got these barb sticks, sort of look like a bunch of arrow barbs coming up it.
By then I know they exist. I'm not going over to Home Depot to get it. No, I'm not. I got to go work tomorrow. The next day, I have to shower. I have to shower like a whore in the sink. Yeah, exactly. Because of it. But out of nowhere, it just went bad yesterday. I haven't had any draining issues at all. And then it went from working fine to not working at all within a day. So something happened. Either a rat climbed down there and died. I have no idea. None. But something happened significantly. But it's fixed. It's fixed.
Don't waste your money on the Drainos. They don't work.
They should be sued. Somebody should take these guys to court.
Do you see the commercials? Like, oh, pour the Drano in there. And all of a sudden you see the claw go.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, no, bullshit.
And you know what? On the bottle itself, it says, if it doesn't work, we'll send you another bottle for free. We could bankrupt this company tomorrow. If everybody went out and bought a Drano, poured it down, it didn't work, and they said, didn't work. So give me another free Drano. Yeah. And that won't work either. The free one doesn't work either.
Green Great Basin says, what the hell are you putting down there? Well, we've already found out that he had to bathe like a horse, so we know it's the shower drain.
It is the shower drain.
So
yes.
Derek sheds a lot.
Yes, I am hairy. That's true. It wasn't sperm, though. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, yeah, just a little shower wink. Yeah. Why would you do that? You live by yourself. Why would you do that there?
And I don't shower. I take a bath.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. I love relaxing, kicking back. You know, I got the laptop on the toilet, so I'm watching some whatever I'm watching. I just relax there for like half an hour.
Are we sure? Okay, well, you're painting a picture there, Derek. That it might be in fact what you're saying. It's not.
It's not. No, I'm usually
I just like to relax. I put on my favorite movie.
No, not movie. No, not what you're thinking. I will tell you, most people watch what I watch on YouTube. They think I was boring. And I am kind of boring. I'm a history nerd.
Chardonnay. It's setting the mood.
No Chardonnay. That shit's a headache waiting to happen. No candles either. But I do watch a lot of history stuff while I'm soaking in the bath. Yes, and just relax.
A lot of Napoleon porn, huh?
Yes, absolutely. I love small men.
Small men.
All right.
Beamar to it. Beamar heard Napoleon, and he's like, I got to sign on real quick to make a comment about small people.
Oh, God. I'm not as hairy as Ron Jeremy, but I'm close. All right. What else we got?
I haven't even taken a look at this yet, but apparently U.S. Soccer's, YouTube or Twitter handle, when they posted their Bundesliga for 2025-26, didn't mention players like Noah Kai Banks, Cole Campbell, or Timmy Chandler. Timmy Chandler is still a player. Do we know about that? Is he actually playing, or is he just still?
He wasn't even on the bench.
Like he can still sit on the bench, man.
He wasn't even on the bench this weekend. Yeah. So, God damn it. Did I miss the Augsburg game? Did Noah Kai Banks play?
Did not.
Okay. I missed it. I didn't even check on it. I don't know why. Brain fart. Didn't even watch. I watched a shitload of other games, but I forgot about the Augsburg game completely. I'll have to get my mind in tune. But if he's not playing, then I didn't miss anything. So
I'm just like, how can U.S. Soccer just up and forget to put people on there? I mean, I know Cole Campbell's played only like a couple games for Dortmund, but he's played. He's been on the bench.
Well, it says in the Bundesliga for the 25-26 season starting this weekend. I don't know, but I would never put my money on U.S. Soccer or this account to know anything, honestly. Absolutely nothing.
It's their actual channel. Look, it's a gold star.
I know.
This is like U.S. Soccer. They should know everything.
Gio's not going to play, guys. You should know that. Why are you? And neither is Malik Tillman. He's injured.
Well, it's not. Hey, starting this weekend. This is the season that's starting this weekend.
Yeah, isn't Tillman injured?
Starting. Actually, the season didn't even start. Wasn't this the Pokal?
It was just the Pokal. Yeah, I like to say it. I like to say it both ways.
It's a Pokal. That's a.
Hey man, it was just a Pokal. Ain't nothing important there. It's just a Pokal. All right.
U.S. Soccer, I swear. All right, I told you on Twitter that I wasn't going to talk about this, but I want to go ahead and bring it up anyways.
Okay, go ahead. Whatever that is.
So, Joe Bellingham had tooth surgery and is therefore only on the bench.
Yes.
So I went
he's
through
playing soccer with his teeth.
I went through the comments section expecting. So I looked through the comments, not a single comment about British and teeth. I give up.
Okay. But
and then what does Derek say to me? Oh, hold on, let me get to it. Somebody else also said too. Black said, pretty sure it's a white issue, but there it goes.
It is.
I believe that's more of an Anglo-Saxon issue. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking joke. It's a stereotype. Just shut up and have fun.
And I said what? I said?
You said
what I said.
We'll talk about this.
Yes, and then what I say?
That's all you said.
No, you replied to that too.
Oh, it's a joke.
You said it's a joke, and I said, ah!
I was thinking, it's like, why is he posting a sheep here? Why is the sheep just going bah? I don't understand. He's saying a sheep?
No.
Just, Derek, just shut up and have fun with the joke.
I know it's a joke, dude.
I know you know it was a joke, but you try to analyze and break it down. It's like, oh, that's a white person.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Yeah, you killed the joke.
No, the joke had already happened.
Yeah, and you go and you kill it.
I was just clarifying. That's not
look. You actually encourage somebody else to do the exact same thing. Well, I'm pretty sure that's a white issue. You trendsetter, killing joke.
I'm just sorry. It's just. It is what it is, Brett. That's how I am, man. You know I am. History. I can't help myself.
British people, the people, Derek, the people.
It's not.
We're not sitting. I don't see color, Derek. I don't see color when it comes to this.
Oh, don't say that. Come on.
When it comes to British people and teeth, I'm thinking everybody in Britain has horrible rancid teeth.
So I had a friend named Brian Winterman who is a very handsome man. And he spent a whole summer in England traveling to all these small English towns. He was doing research on something. He was a librarian. He's got his doctorate in library. So he's studying like some of the oldest small village libraries. And he's a good looking guy. People just kept coming up to him in all these small villages and saying, "Are you a movie star? Are you?" Because he said, whatever village I went to in England, I was always the best looking guy in town.
He could have had, Spickens.
I don't know. It was funny the way he put it. I'm like, oh my God, that's so not nice. But okay, I get what you're saying. Yes, you have perfect teeth. You're a very good looking man. He's like, yeah, girls just pouring all over him while he was there. And I mean, he's a 48-year-old man, Anyhow.
Okay. I mean, cool. Go there, sow your wild oats.
Well, I think his point was that Englishmen weren't very good looking wherever he went.
No, I grasp that. Now, the bigger question, were the English women good looking?
No.
Because, I mean, they're like, you're the prettiest thing I've ever seen. And you'd be like, nah, man, I'll pass. Thank you.
No, he said that was not a thing. Good-looking English girls in those villages. So, listen, he's wrong. I'm sure there's an occasional good looker there somewhere. I'm just joking.
I feel like if you go to some high school up in the Appalachians, that's isolated and stuff like that, there's got to be at least one.
There's got to be, or else how do they keep multiplying? All right. I guess ugly.
It's always subjective as far as looks that they're concerned. Because people are like, you're like, oh my God, dude, she's a 10. And somebody was like, that's like a New York 6. Or an LA 7.
By the way, I want to clarify for anybody who's from anywhere else. I am not generalizing all British women. We know from especially the acting world, there are a lot of attractive English women. So, all right. Before we dig ourselves a hole here.
I will say I am going to stand on the limit as far as saying all British people have bad teeth. That's just fact.
All right, Brett, you stand on your own. I am not standing with you.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
An Alexi Lawless video. He's talking about the Sarge.
Okay. There's no sound.
What?
No sound.
I must not have toggled. Let me toggle real quick.
You need to toggle whatever
I've
that
toggled.
Is.
And selected and toggled.
Is it going to get us arrested?
What God? I wish we. That's snaking, and what was the other thing we talked about earlier? You can't do what jocularity or whatever.
Right.
Can't do that in public. No. Toggle is when there's a little switch that you have to switch over.
Okay.
Go from audio to no audio, or vice versa.
Sure. Yeah.
So, and I toggle. You toggle it.
Yeah, you got to toggle it. Toggle it.
Toggle it on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Right.
Oh my God.
I think I saw someone online today use the word outgrown the championship. Is it at a point now where you think it's hurting him? And dare I say it, is it too easy for him?
Herc said it?
Herc said it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why he won't mention Herc's name, I don't know if they got a thing going or what's going on there, but
I believe that Lawless would have no problem saying names.
I don't think so. I think he would, but yeah,
just like how Winalda has no problem saying names when he's completely bashing someone like Seb X, Y, and Z or Herc X, Y, and Z. You know,
it was Herc though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I do think Sargent will probably get another look between now and the World Cup, but unlike Johnny Cardoso, who performs at such a high level in La Liga, where Pochettino probably thinks, my God, I have to try to make this work because I look ridiculous if I can't get the best out of a player who's shining in a league like that.
I got to pause it. It's been about 15 minutes.
I mean, he's right. Mossie's right. And that's why he'll get another shot for sure, Cardoso.
Cardoso, absolutely, yes. 100%. If he keeps performing at Let's Go there, he's absolutely going to get another look, regardless of the fact that he has not performed for the national team once.
But as you said in pre-show, too, if everybody and their mom is injured, including Achiman, then Sargent's got to get a call.
We're sitting here this weekend. Ballo didn't play because he's injured. Pepe didn't play because he's injured. Patrick's injured until mid-October.
Yeah, well, Balogun should be back. Pepe should be back by the window.
Well, we're talking 2 weeks from now, though, man. Poach's got to be inking that shit in soon.
It's 2 weeks already?
Yeah, it's about 2 weeks. September 9th. I mean, we're looking, maybe 3 weeks.
Well, I took September 10th off, so good. We won't have to rush back or anything.
We got 1, 2, 3, about 3 weeks.
Okay, so 3 weeks from now, reportedly, Pepe should be good to go. So
well, let's say he's healthy and he gets on for 5 minutes the week before Poach inks official thing. Do you think he's going to be calling in Pepe at that point?
I don't know. And somebody's Turtle's got a good point. Roster's next Thursday.
Oh, there we go.
So you got to make a decision now based on what's going on now. So
I would imagine the way it's set up, and we're going to go over what we think the 23 or 26 would be for September at the end of the show here. But I mean, if Ballo and Pepe aren't playing right now, you have to kind of more or less assume that they're not, that you can't call them in.
Yeah.
At that point, with Patrick gone, you got Brian White and Haji. Those are the only two, and Damian Downs, I guess, too.
Yeah.
So
we're really gonna find some stuff out in this next window. We really are.
If Sarge is not included in the September window, if Ballo and Pepe cannot make it because of potential injury issues, and Sarge does not make it, at that point, it's pretty safe to assume that he's not going to make the 2026.
That doesn't. Yeah, we will know a lot based on the September window. Yeah, absolutely. And yes, we will give you an 11 later and a full 23 or 26. Is it 26?
We're going 26, I guess.
It's 26 for a friendly.
It's a friendly. Yeah. It's got to be, right?
Which, by the way, we will be at, if you're in Columbus, on the 9th of September.
Yep.
We will be there. Brett, myself, and your friend, right?
Yep, friend Chad. He's been on the show.
Chad.
Not on the show, but he's been on the chat and posted.
He's been in the chat before.
Yeah. I mean, hell, fuck. I'd say I got the day off. I took the day off. Let me rephrase this.
Oh shit, I did not. But I'm off at 3:30, so I should be able to meet you somewhere and leave, right?
Well, I mean, Columbus is like 3 hours, dude.
Is it 3?
Not 3, yeah.
Fuck.
And we're gonna hit rush hour somewhere.
Game's at 7:30, right?
Yeah, we'll be pushing it. We did that.
All right.
On immediate surgery. Say, hey, my right testicle this time needs to get an eagle claw.
God damn it. I would have taken the 9th off instead then if that was the issue.
That's what I took the 9th instead of the 10th. Yeah. I can go through the 10th with limited to no sleep. I'll be fine.
Okay. Well, let me rethink that. I'll talk to who I got to talk to tomorrow. All right. Maybe I'll just take 2 days off.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Kaiju Sports says Sargent will get hurt a week before camp. That's always a possibility too. Let's not put that into the ether, okay?
It could happen.
We don't need to be saying that out loud. It's just like the YIPS. We don't need to say that out loud too.
Yeah, indeed.
So,
all right.
I don't think the championship has as much juice in Pochettino's eyes, so he's less compelled by what Sargent does at club level as he would be for somebody like a Johnny Cardoso. So Sargent could really help his cause if he moves to a bigger league and thrives there.
He's not going
Pochettino,
to.
When would you do that? In the winter when Norwich is trying to vie for a promotion?
We're going
to try to sell him now.
I'm still dealing with this in my private messages. Josh Sargent is staying at Norwich. It's over. Quit PMing me. It's done. Get the point. He's not moving to your club. I don't care how interested your club is or how interested you are. He's staying at Norwich. That's the point. He's not going anywhere. He's not going to another team in the Premiership or whatever. That's not happening. It's just not happening. So let's move on. Okay. Yeah. And we've spelled out why that is very clearly here. And yes, Josh Sargent is completely aware that Wolfsburg would have been a fantastic career move for himself. Okay. All my contacts have all told me that. Josh is well aware of that. He made the decision for family. All right, let's move on.
Yeah. That's
might look at that and start to blame himself for Sargent's national team performances and feel more of a pressure to try to make it work with him.
Yeah. All
right, hang on. I gotta text the wife.
Got dog issues.
Can you please get the kids to bed? It's an hour past their bedtime.
And they're still up with the dog.
Yeah. All they have to do is lock the dog out or put him in the living room, and I'll deal with him when I get off the show.
Yeah.
I'm like, they know better. The problem is that, he's already in bed watching TV and, turning the volume up because the kids are being loud, I'm sure.
Probably. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do too. I do that in the car. Like when the kids start to ask me, "Hey, Dad," and I turn the radio up louder.
You're so bad. All right.
So answer the question. Has Josh outgrown the championship?
Maybe. He certainly could have played in the Bundesliga. So
100%.
yes.
Well, he's already done that before, though. So I mean, yeah, I think
he would have been hot at Wolfsburg. I think he would have been the man. Honestly,
I agree. And maybe they'll still be craving some Sarge in the summer, and maybe he'll make this move then. Who knows? But it's not going to happen until next major window.
Yeah, and that's if they're all settled in and the baby's been born, the second one.
I hope so. We'll see. It's a year from now, so even if they got pregnant today, it would still be born.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I will know. Someone will tell me because I'm in the back seat of that thing, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like when people are like, well, how do you know that about Hoppy? Well,
I got a birdie, okay?
Take a guess. How I know. Take a guess. All right.
I think some people on Twitter really take that bottom of the basement or below the basement journalism comment to heart because they're like, really, like, well, how do you know? I'm like,
yeah, I'm going to tell you exactly who I'm talking to.
People talk to us. We're not. I know. We come off as vulgar, and we talk about stepsister stuff, and we did have a whole Drano issue earlier. But I mean, we do know what we're talking about, and we do talk to people.
And just a word out there to those who doubt. Some people like that about our show.
That's a fact that we're fun. Come on, guys.
That we're not a bunch of,
prudes and
prudes. So
Derek and I obviously love to quit our jobs and just do this full time and make enough money to where we could do that. But we also look at this going like, it's fun. I enjoy doing this, and we wouldn't change our show up for anything. Oh, I take that back. We did say that we would sell out.
We would
if MLS offered us like $250,000.
Yeah, $250,000, $500,000. And by the way, we did a stodgy show, okay, for years for Big Soccer. We're not doing that again. We did the stodgy show. We did the can't cuss, can't say anything weird. And we did that for Big Soccer. We're not doing that anymore. All right. And we did that for 6 years? We did a long.
Like
it's too long. I don't know how we did it, but boy, it helped. I mean, with our contacts going down the road, that's for sure.
Yeah. So Nate says, I like the Haji, Sarge, and Downs as the 3 up top. There you go.
Yeah, it's the 3 up top
Strikers.
or the 3 choices.
Strikers.
Yeah,
I mean, Haji's going to be looked at as a winger option as well.
Yep.
A second striker coming in off the bench, maybe. Downs and Sargent, even though I think both of them could play out wide too, are going to be more focused on as the 9 option.
I mean, are we really sure 3 weeks from now if Pepe is still injured? Really? I didn't hear it was that serious.
It's no, it's not. I don't think it's supposed to be that serious. Well, no, it was Flo that's not that serious because he's supposed to be back. He just had like a knock that took him out of contention this weekend, I believe.
Both weren't that serious though.
I haven't heard anything about Pepe.
I heard it was not serious. So I think we're fine. I think he'll be back soon, especially with Playa out now. Playa's injured. He's going to be out for like months. So you got to bring Pepe in.
The guy who said it's Thursday. Did he say this Thursday or next Thursday?
For Pepe?
No, for the roster.
Oh, next Thursday. Not this one.
Not this one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. Let's say maybe if Pepe gets out there, starts this weekend and plays well, then sure, Poach will call him in.
And it wasn't just fitness, by the way, because he did play 72 minutes in the friendly. It is that he resustained some sort of lingering thing with the old injury. It's not serious, but we'll find out soon. If he's not playing again next weekend, now it's time to start worrying. Really, it is.
Well, since I guess we're kind of talking about it, the PS, I don't know, what is this? This isn't the real PSV, is it?
Yeah, it is. I believe.
Oh, they just don't want to pay Elon $8, huh?
Nope.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Or however much it is for the thing, but
it's $8 a month.
Well, for the blue check mark, I mean, they could go for the $1,000 a month or whatever it is and get the corporate, the gold check or whatever it is.
Or they could just be doing what I'm doing, which is, I think if I put a blue check on my name and I put out some of the stuff I put out, people are like, "Oh, you're just doing it for the clicks. You want to make money." I don't want that.
Sure, but PSV doesn't have that because they're not really reporting on anything that's not necessarily they don't want to report on. So PSV is going to simply say, let's see here. What does this even say? Let's see. So play is going to be out next week or this upcoming night.
No, the foreseeable future.
Foreseeable future. Sorry, I didn't read.
Yeah.
Didn't read on.
It's cartilage damage. Yeah, it's serious.
So, yeah. Guess Pepe better hurry up and get healed.
Better hurry up and get healthy and fit. All right. Good.
How much did they pay for it? How much did they play for player? You remember?
I mean, it was a good chunk. I don't remember the exact number.
I guess De Jong is still there too, though. So I mean, I guess
I'm going back in my memory, and I swear to God, Playa played with PFOC, not on one team but 2. Anyhow, he's a good player. But he is getting up there in age.
He's 32, yeah.
Yep. So we'll see what happens. And God, I mean, Pepe, come on, get healthy, guy. Let's do this. I want to watch PSV with you on the team.
No, De Jong left, huh?
Yes. So I'm enjoying watching Des. I mean, Des is he's just killing it out there right now. But he's fabulous. And I know it was an own goal, but that move he made out wide to get the own goal on the cross was just wicked. So the old death seems to be back. He really does. So can we get the Pepe back? Let's do that.
Get the Pepe back.
Oh, Max, yeah. Max deleted it, but he said based on what he watched this weekend with EPL, that LAFC could finish in the top 10 in the EPL. And then he deleted it. I guess he deleted it. I mean, he just told me that he got like hacked or anything. But
no, I mean that would lead me to think is that he's watched the EPL and it was maybe he just didn't think very highly of the EPL, that he even jokingly thinks that even LAFC could be mid-table in this or whatever.
You ever think sometimes like, oh, I had one too many glasses of wine, and
I have absolutely posted, and the next morning go, yep, I shouldn't have posted that.
That's kind of what I think happened here.
Drunk dialing got the best of me on that one.
And we know Max knows how to have a good time. Maybe he had one too many. Put that up. And then they pounced all over him, and he's like, "Yeah, what was I thinking?" And then
Tony says, "Max, own it," and that's the thing too, because I mean, the one I forgot what it was, but I posted it and I had so many people correcting me on like, "Yep, that's what I get. That's what I get for drinking," and then late night texting or late night tweeting. Yep, but I didn't delete it because I'm like, "Hey, I fucked up. This is not me."
Yeah, no, it would have been better if he would have left it up there and said, "Yes, had too many glasses of wine.
Ambient tweeting.
And yes, this was a poor post. Yes, LAFC can't even finish in the top 10 out west. And yet, yes, I am saying they're going to finish in the top 10 in the EPL. Yeah, I mean, just own it. I think probably the better move there and to say, I was wrong. I was probably 4 glasses of wine in, and yeah.
I just got done watching this red card, and
yeah, so I apologize for that post, and I'll eat that one. All
every
right.
time Derek made innuendo, I took a shot.
Yeah, and I just never seen him delete a post before. I just that was a little surprising to me. Maybe I'll ask him about that. Maybe I'll just text him and ask him about that, because just seems weird for him to put that up and then just back out of it, because usually he'll stand his ground. But like you said, it could be one of those moments where he like woke up and said, oh, yeah, why did I put that up there? Fuck, too much wine or too much whatever, right? And then, yeah, all right.
Well, even like when I make a joke and like 90% of Twitter doesn't grasp that it's a joke, and they pounce as if I'm being serious. All I do is I keep doubling down on it.
Yeah, well, that can hurt too eventually.
Yeah, whatever. The people who don't get my humor weren't subscribers or followers, anyways.
What you need is the people who know you're joking to let the other guys know. No, dude, you don't know this guy. So
after like 4 or 5 tweets in, usually somebody chimes in and says, "Dude, he's fucking with you."
Yeah. Oh, now if you get that kind of help, it's good to go.
Yeah.
I could have used that kind of help when what's-his-face banned me for saying, let's not break out the lube on this player. Yes. He still banned me. I'm still banned by U.S. men's national team prospects.
Speaking of banned, I think Pete's still banned from the YouTube. So.
Yes.
It's nobody. You know what? I'm curious. Let's YouTube. I want to see what Pete's up to these days.
Haven't really been in touch pretty recently, so I'm not sure if that got fixed or not yet.
Let's go to 11 Yanks. There we are. Oh, Sweetie's live. You know what? I don't know what's coming up, so I'm not going to post it just yet.
Yeah, because you don't know what.
Okay, it's still crypto, guys. Pete's
it's
still
crypto. Yeah.
Scam. Come on, Pete. Move on, dude. This is not it. This is. You're gonna bleed subscribers if you're gonna try to push crypto like this. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Let's not even joke about that.
Hacked.
Yeah, he's so hacked. Still hacked. No solution. YouTube blows balls. Let's just say that.
How can YouTube look at his channel and go, "Oh, I see you've been doing this for onwards of about 5 years now.
5 years, yeah.
And you've done nothing but soccer content. Then out of nowhere, randomly live stream 24 hours a day about crypto, whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys.
It's shameful.
This is ridiculous.
YouTube is shameful. They're shameful. Or shameless. Both.
It's nonstop AIs trying to, placate Pete, basically. If you talk to a real person, there's no way a real person could look at that and go like, no, dude, it hasn't been hacked. This is totally you.
Unbelievable.
Nobody would ever look at that and think that.
Unbelievable that he's saying, I've been in touch with the YouTube team.
Yeah. Well, via email, so I imagine it's still AI responding to him.
Well, no, he's talked to real people.
Then they're dumb. They're dumb. They should
They're
lose their job.
dumb as fuck.
They should lose their fucking job because nobody can look at that.
Yes.
You can give me 2 minutes to look at. Let's say if somebody messaged me and said, "Hey, my account's been hacked," I would look at their past content. I would look at what's being posted now, and if it's stark different. If they're talking about cameras for 5 years, and then all of a sudden they're trying to sell crypto, yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, you've been hacked. So let's get your account back.
I don't know how more obvious it could be. Yeah,
it's so obvious.
Yep. All right, what else we got?
No. Apparently, USA is going to be playing Uruguay in November.
Okay, that's a good game.
They're preparing for some friendlies, and it's going to be between the United States.
Okay.
In Tampa, apparently. Okay.
Well, my leaker's not leaking me these anymore. So for a while, I was breaking all the friendlies. Haven't got one yet from my friend.
U.S. Soccer probably talked to that person and said, "Come on,
he's not.
Come on, you're the only person I told this."
Brett, he's not in U.S. Soccer. Okay.
No, I never said he was or she was.
Okay.
I said U.S. Soccer reached out to the guy or girl. So now we know. Now we know.
I don't think so.
Now we know for a fact that they're not in U.S. Soccer, according to you. So
I'm not saying anything, but you said U.S. Soccer, and I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you said no, they're not.
That we're not saying that our leaker is in U.S. Soccer. That's all I'm saying.
Correct.
Okay.
They're not in U.S. Soccer.
Absolutely not.
All right.
And that laugh doesn't mean anything either. Just discount the laugh. All right.
We have personal contacts with the Don himself, actually.
Don sends us everything. That would be great.
Oh, no.
All right.
All right. So yeah, playing. We got who's in our October window? Do you remember that?
No.
Soccer. Give me 2 seconds. Just pull it up and take a look. Say 2 seconds, but then again, it's U.S. Soccer's webpage, so it takes fucking forever to load up. We got Ecuador and Australia, and then we're playing Uruguay. And remember, we are not playing Argentina in Qatar.
No. That was always weird.
Not in Qatar, guys.
I never heard anything like that.
I forgot who came out and said that. Like, we are not. U.S. Soccer is not playing Argentina and Qatar.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't say you're not playing Argentina. You just say you're not playing in Qatar.
Yeah. By the way, all these people that were posting think coaching was going to start for Barcelona. What were you smoking? Seriously. He was never starting for Barcelona. Not for a big handful of years at best. And more reality-wise, maybe never. Okay.
I think that's like I feel like that's like falling for one of the Booger posts. Tom Booger.
I think so. Post. Yeah. Tom Booger. Yeah.
I'm not saying he posted it. I'm saying it's like falling for that.
Yes.
Like oh, I want this to be true, so retweet.
No, there were people who actually thought, oh no, they got one guy's injured. Could coaching start? No, he's not. No, he's not. They're good with their second guy. All right. If that's the case. All right.
Speaking of Tom Bogert, actually it's Bogert. Never mind.
Tom, don't bogert that joint, my friend. All right.
I guess, hold on. I guess this is going to fall.
Transfer who's getting money on transfer who's getting over on transfer everyone loves that transfer whatever.
All right, for the 230 of you here now, make sure you like, subscribe, share it with Grandma. I know it is.
I forgot. I gotta stop sharing the way I share. Otherwise, it echoes.
Yes, it was an echo. Yeah. That was the LSD remix.
Toggle.
Kumar, yeah. You need to toggle. So he says, youth national team midfielder Adrian Gill, not related to the other Gill.
That's a 1L Gill, by the way.
Yes. Has signed a 1-year contract with Barca B, Mundo Deportivo first. Gill, 19, has been with the Barcelona's famed academy since 2018. I wish him the very best, but I also warn everybody out there to put the lube away and don't get too excited. How many more Barcelona failures do you need?
Well, I mean, he's not been, so I mean, he's at least staying in Spain.
Oh, but Conrad de la Fuente, is he him? Yeah.
Conrad has the ability to be playing in a decent league.
No,
what the fuck's the matter with him?
I don't know.
He's pasty. He has decent ball skills. I mean, from the limited sites, I guess I've seen him play, but I'm not saying he's going to be playing for a mid-table La Liga team or something like that. But I mean, he should have been able to find his way on to.
You say should have, but he can't even find a starting role at Lausanne.
I know.
He's in Switzerland.
And maybe, I don't know, maybe he's not that good. Maybe he is just a head case. Who knows? But it's weird.
Maybe he is a head case. He certainly seems to be, based on what his former managers have all said about him. If you want to congeal them up into a big ball of snot, it's that he's not that focused on soccer, and he's got a big fucking ego when he doesn't necessarily have earned one. Mm-hmm. So there you go. Who's that?
Adrian Gill.
Yeah, that's not what I was expecting.
He's not Luis Gill. Come on, you already talked about that.
He's holding a giant penis statue. It's a weird penis with a large head and a thin shaft. But yes, very weird trophy.
Caesar apparently too, yeah. Very thin, very thin.
Needs better. That's a bad trophy. Whoever made that or designed that, that's a horrible trophy.
Like somebody stole the insides of the World Cup.
It's like a rocket. That's what it looks like. A rocket. That's a horrible trophy. But good to him. I hope GILL does better than GIL did. All right.
What about Pustas?
Hey, could be some real things happening here for our man Pustas, who scored this weekend, by the way, on a great header. He could be moving. It's possible. He has some titillations from a Serie A club and some tickling from an English championship side.
I mean,
I'd go to Serie A.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah. I would
you have
definitely
an
go to
option.
Serie A.
You can either go to Serie A or you can go to the championship.
Right.
Obviously, I mean, that league has an inward track towards Serie A, of course.
Yes.
A lot of players make that transition.
A lot of Croatians in Italy. Yes.
It does not surprise me that Serie A has been scouting him, or at least Italy's scouting him.
Ogling. Yeah.
English championship would be a decent move as well. But I mean, I'm just saying, if you had the choice between the two, of course, you're going to take the chance on the Serie A team. Yeah.
And
at this point, I would take any of the teams. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, because you could just get another shitty manager and you won't play again. But I mean, the manager who they have now seems to like him. He's playing, he's starting, he's scoring. So
shocker. He was doing that before what's his face?
Yeah, that idiot. Italian. Listen, great player. Gattuso was a great player. Manager, he's utter garbage. He's done nothing but fail upwards.
How's he doing with Italy? I can't believe he got to Italy. How did he
fail upwards? That's
the ultimate failure of upwards.
Yep, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, you get so bad that no Italian club wants you, so you go all the way to Croatia. You get fired there, and now, or fired or whatever, released or mutual agreement or whatever it was, and now you're the manager of the national team in Italy. That's hilarious. All right. Good luck with that, Italy. Good luck.
Transferless news. Yeah,
exactly. Cole Campbell, who spent 90 minutes on the bench this weekend today, along with Reyna, versus a third division team in the Pokal. After Thomas, the transfer is off the table. There have already been talks, the player's side agreement until 2030, and an offer to BVB was made. BVB wants to keep Campbell but not play him like Reyna, but a summer departure is still within the realm of possibility. I don't think so.
My goodness. Larry's got a Larry handle now. Yeah, weird.
Larry, just because he's white and his name's
Larry was splooging all over Campbell when he found out that he could run a 40 and 4 flat.
How did Cole Campbell get from underneath all that splooge? That's my question. That's a lot of splooge from Larry, because we all know Larry was a wrestler. That dude's got a lot of testicular fortitude. All right.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, but he proves speed makes you suck. Then you should be splooging all over Gio at this point. You bitch about Gio speed all the time.
Yeah, I don't think that his speed makes him suck. I don't think we've barely seen him play recently, Cole Campbell. So I don't know what to think of him. But obviously, he said other teams like him.
Yeah, you mentioned that he set the bench with Gio, and I don't know if the rumors are true, that we're going to jump into here in just a second. If the rumors are true, I fully understand why Gio didn't play. But we'll get into that in just a second. Sucks for Campbell. I mean, I was hoping that he'd get at least a loan. But hopefully Dortmund sees something in him and plays him.
It is amazing how big of a cock blocker Dortmund has become.
I'm concerned about Matisse.
Yeah. I mean, down the line, yeah.
With how well he's playing, I can't imagine Dortmund cock blocking him like they are. But I mean, geez, man, you got to do something with Campbell. I mean, either play him or
Dortmund have no intention of ever playing Campbell.
Get the fuck rid of him. Make your money. They could have made some money off of him.
Dortmund have no intention of playing Gio Reyna. They're just cock blocking. That's all they're doing right now.
Yeah, so we'll see. Gio, I understand that one. But Campbell, you got any offer, that would have been a good offer.
Campbell isn't even American, says Larry. Yeah, he is, Larry.
Icelandic American. He's like bacon.
He's like bacon. Absolutely. Bacon. He's like me. Am I not American, Larry? All right.
Yeah. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. New transfer news.
Understand Parma. Okay, this is how I imagine Fabrizio Romano. Understand Parma are not advancing on Gio Reyna deal. Borussia Dortmund.
German.
I know.
Stop with the German.
Agreement getting closer as Parma board want Gio Reyna to join oversight. That's that. Is that better?
A rather higher pitched voice when he talks.
That was my
try to get with the higher pitched voice.
This is my Italian American. Understand Parma are now advancing on Gio Reyna deal from Borussia Dortmund. Agreement getting closer as Parma board want Gio Reyna to join ASAP. All right. There's my
Nathaniel says, just stop, Derek. Just stop.
Nathaniel, come on, man. I'm doing the best I can. All right. Jesus H. Christ. I'm doing the best I can. All right.
Mamma mia, spaghetti.
Mamma mia. We're spaghetti. Hey, we want Gio Reyna.
Walk in here.
We serve him a big bowl of bolognese. Yeah. Come on.
Derek sounds like a Family Guy skit.
We put a lot of the Parmigiano Reggiano on his bowl of spaghetti. When he gets here, we rub his ball sack We tell him great things. We whisper in his ears. We tell him, you're going to be great, Gio. At Parma. All right, we'll see what happens. I still, call me when this happens, Brett. Okay?
Well, you're going to get a call here in the next roughly 2 3 weeks here because that's about when the window ends.
Well,
or maybe you don't get a call.
It's what we've been saying for 3 weeks now. Parma going to wait. They're going to put out little tidbits of interest. And as the clock ticks and we get closer to, everybody having nothing else to do except get rid of them, then the prices will come closer together and they'll get this done. The
price is wrong, bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
have not to transition too far off topic here, but have you seen the new Happy Gilmore movie?
I haven't yet.
My nephew saw it and he said it's a bunch of throwbacks, not really worth watching.
No pieces of shit. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast moment.
No, it probably is. There probably is something like that. Yeah.
I hope there is, because that was one of the best. I nearly pissed my pants in that part of the movie. Like I squirted a little. All right.
Here we got Larry saying it's bad. David D says meh. It is okay. Turtle said awful. It sucks.
Well, that's too bad. That's too bad.
It's really, really bad. Right-footed says I agree with your nephew. Okay. And it relied on cameos and throwbacks. And basically, that's what he said as well. And it's just it's a Happy Madison movie. He makes these. Adam Sandler makes these movies just to get his friends paid and to take lavish vacations to certain locations where they're on set. It is a money laundering scheme if I've ever seen one.
I bum rushed through the whole series Chief of War with Jason Momoa.
Is it any good?
It's good.
Momoa, but yeah, not Mimosa.
Momoa. I made him a drink.
It was a delicious movie.
It was so tasty.
So was it good?
I was drunk as hell. No, I mean, it was really good. I enjoyed it so far. So I couldn't believe I got through the whole first season and it seemed like that, but it was over. And
you should sit down and watch C as well.
Well, I'm also doing the Foundation at the same time. So I had 2 series over the weekend that I was watching. And I'm now maxed out on both, so I might just do another series here. All right.
Chad was putting me onto a series on Prime, actually, that has to do with sci-fi, but I forgot what it's called now. But he said it's really fucking good.
Wasn't it one of the Dune ones?
No, not Dune.
Okay, because that was something that was coming out too, and I watched the opening couple episodes, and then they're like, nope, now you got to get plus to watch the rest of it.
C wasn't great. I haven't seen the 3rd season. I've only seen the first 2. I haven't sat down and watched the 3rd one yet.
Yeah,
I was entertained by the first 2. I love the premise. The idea behind it was brilliant. I don't know how it ends. I guess is my issue.
This is called C.
C as in SEE.
Oh.
The idea behind it is that there's a virus, a man-made virus that causes everybody in the world to go blind. Over the course of the next 1,000 generations, people have attuned abilities to be able to dictate where people are based off of sound because you have to if you're blind.
Yeah.
And then there's just some some people with some genetics that have still the ability to see, and they're kind of hunted as if they're like witches and shit. But it's the first 2 seasons were really good, I thought.
All right.
Sam said he lost the plot in the later season. Damn it.
That often happens. Like Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Totally lost the plot. Gianluca Damasio says contacts with Giovanni Reina from PvP have been reactivated, but there is competition from Borussia Mönchengladbach. I didn't see that coming at all. Gladbach? I did not see that coming. But
there was talk of Gladbach early, like last year early. Because we talked about it'd be great if Scally and Gio got together and played.
Could Gladbach do 12 to 15 Maybe. It's possible. It's a
10
real
is where
stretch.
10 is where Dortmund's at.
It was 12 on the last report.
I've only ever heard 10 because Parma's been sitting at 8 and Dortmund's been at 10. I haven't heard anything.
Latest report was 12 and 9. But then again, none of those seem to be like 100% reports. So it's like, do you believe 12 and 9?
Well, 12 and 9, 8.
7,
well, 12 and 9, 8 and 10. That could just be the difference between dollars and euros.
Could be
in the reporting. I don't know.
Could Gladbach potentially afford it? It would be a big buy for them right now. But we'll see.
Scally didn't get the invite to Gio's wedding. Wife was too threatened.
Well, those two, by the way, are really good friends. So, I mean, it would be as far as culture, like getting into the team and having a buddy there, that'd be good.
That's the best landing ground, yeah. Larry says Parma's bad. A bad Serie A team, probably heading to Serie B. But they got a new manager from Arsenal, assistant coach from Arsenal, and they're going to be trying different things, I think, this season than what they've did in the past.
I think he's right that there are question marks about that.
Sure.
With Parma. Sure. And I think you're safer staying in the Bundesliga with Mönchengladbach. Question is, are Mönchengladbach really going to fork over that cash? That's my question. They're not a bottom dweller, so that's good news. Like that dude who was saying, oh, yeah, the bottom feeders of Bundesliga, they're interested in. They can't afford him. None of those guys can afford him. Gladbach, maybe. We'll see. That's a big maybe, by the way. Big maybe. Per build, by the way, build can be totally full of shit. Just so you know, it's a...
Curious.
Yeah, they're full of shit quite often. So, not him, but build. Per build, Gio Reyna would like to move to Parma. However, BVB cannot agree on a fee with the Italian club, but we heard different today where maybe the talks are back on. So we'll see. I don't know. Listen, I've kept in touch with some of my friends at Transfer Market, blah, blah, blah. They don't think that Real Sociedad thing's real at all. So people keep posting it.
I almost feel like it's rehashing old rumors.
Yeah, it was something from like months ago. And from the last window, it's gone. Like I have been told, we've heard nothing like that. So no, from various people, not just Transfer Market people. They're like, no, that's dead. It's dead in the water. Ain't happening. It's old news. Real Sociedad ain't a thing anymore. All right. Yanks Abroad report. Yanks Abroad. We are telling you about the Yanks Abroad.
We steal the Yanks Abroad. Yanks Abroad.
In speech class today, we were listening to great speech. We listened to Churchill. The Churchill, we'll fight them on the beaches. We'll fight them in the air. We'll fight them everywhere. That dude was so drunk during that speech. I'm sorry.
We're here. We're there. We're every fucking where.
I mean, he was everybody knows his drinking habits. Like, I think there was a guy who made a YouTube video who was like, I'm going to drink all the drinks that Winston Churchill would drink on a regular basis per day, per his schedule. That dude was plastered.
Are you telling me that the British drink?
Well, Churchill certainly did.
That's crazy talk.
But then it's a great speech, but he's definitely impaired slightly, at the very least.
Just need some liquid courage to get up there and speak in front of the troops, man.
He didn't need it. He just liked to drink. He'd been drinking like that for a while.
It was a joke, Derek.
Oh, okay. I don't think he woke up drinking, as somebody's saying there, Tony. I did see the schedule. I believe it started around lunchtime and didn't stop until he went to bed.
So what you're telling me is at lunchtime he's like, it's 5:00 somewhere.
Yeah, he's like, all right, time for the brandy and whatever he concocted.
Fucking Russians are drinking. I better start drinking.
All I know is the guys on YouTube who tried to follow his drinking schedule were plastered by like 7 o'clock. And they couldn't imagine making a speech at all to the parliament, even around 4.
Here's the thing. Drinking, just like anything else, is a skill. You have to put years and years of work into it to be really good at it.
Well, he was good at it.
And drinking is not a problem unless you're not good at it. If you're not good at drinking, then it's a problem.
Yeah, if you're like ready to fall over and go to sleep after 2 drinks, go do that because your body's telling you you can't handle it. All right. So Yanks abroad. Tyler Adams went 90 minutes in a loss for Bournemouth. He was all right.
I was in there like the 86th minute. I'm like, oh, looks like Bournemouth's going to draw Liverpool. It's a big victory in their opinion.
And then
nope.
So they did lose. I thought Adams had some good moments. I thought he had some questionable moments. I think that's what you're going to get for Tyler Adams. I don't think he's going to be much help on the offense, although on the goal, he did spring that. So people are saying he provides nothing going forward. Not true. It was a hockey assist or whatever you want to call it. But, I mean, he got that going. So he can pick a pass out on occasion. So let's not totally toss him aside. By the way, Koleosho, for all you Koleosho.
All 2 of you.
Cock rubbers. Did not dress. Was he injured? I don't know. But if he wasn't, he's not playing much this season. Just telling you. Tessman, 90 minutes in a win. He had some really good moments, Tessman. I'm quite impressed by, now, it was only highlights, and then there was a all Tessman's touches video I watched because I don't really get the French league. But, yeah, looked pretty good from where I saw it. Balogun did not dress. Boy, this is turning out. Chase did not dress.
Mixed results. I mean, we mentioned in the title.
Aguiman did not dress for obvious reasons. Haji Wright got a goal and penalty kick in 90 minutes for Coventry in a win. Hey, I'll take them.
Dude, that game was fucking nuts.
It was really nuts. Crazy. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But good for Coventry coming out on the win side, and good for Haji Wright for doing what he's done on PKs for most of the time. And that's just do what he's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
DK did not dress. Boy, this is sounding like a broken record. George Campbell, 90 minutes in a win for West Brom, though. So that's the good side of the West Brom part. Sargent, 75 minutes, a goal and a win for Norwich. Aiden Morris, 90 minutes and a win for Middlesbrough. Played well. Charlie Kelman, 60 minutes for Charlton Athletic and a tie. Maybe this step-up's going to take a while for Kelman to get used to. PFOC, down on the second level in France, 61 minutes and a win. Did not really have any real impact on the game. Bucio, 81 minutes in the win for, again, Serie B team. So don't get too excited. And all of you, or some of you, not many here, were thinking he was definitely moving to a Serie A team. We told you months ago, that ain't happening. It ain't happening. You tell me what he did last season, that a Serie A team was going to be interested in bringing him. Because they paid him to be the man. He was one of the highest paid players on that team, one of their biggest transfers. And did he play like that? No, he didn't. Bucio was just an average player on that team at Venezia. And that's why he's still there.
David D says, so Bambi didn't dress because he sucks?
No.
Everybody else is mentioning he suffered a hernia. He's out through mid-October, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to miss the September window and the October window.
And people should know he got that hernia lifting himself off the ground. Okay. After he fell down. Zach Booth, 67 for Excelsior. I didn't see that coming. Surprised he started. Down a level down in Holland.
Did they get promoted or anything? They're still in here
No.
in DCB or whatever.
No, he plays for Excelsior now. So that's the big boy league.
Okay,
Yep.
never mind.
Penadath, 6 minutes for Dordak level down and a win. I mean, we got to bring up Penadath because people talked about him so much. Oh, Penadath this,
Dude,
Penadath that, Penadath with a wiffle ball bat, right? So,
he had a fucking YouTube highlight because he was the Ajax kid, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they
What?
Ajax
What?
posted a whole coverage of him and made it look like he was like the next big Ajax player, you know.
And then they sold him.
I was like, oh, this kid. And I didn't hear anything back about him for like the next 2 or 3 years. All of a sudden, he's like over here somewhere else.
Larry says, what if Busio was white? I thought Busio was white. I've never met a guy named Busio that was black. I'm just kidding. Yes, Larry, come on. It's no part in this. All right, Chris Richardson. Chris Richards, 90 minutes in a tie at Crystal Palace. Cardoso, 45 minutes, yellow card, pulled off. Probably one of the worst decisions the manager had made at Atletico Madrid for a while. He pulled off 2 guys at midfield who were playing really well. One because of a yellow card, the other one I just don't get. And put in 2 other guys and lost the midfield and lost the game. First opener Atletico Madrid have lost in a season for a long time and never under this manager. So,
Pochettino was at that game too. Just pull that up to talk about. So he's clearly keeping an eye on Cardoso.
Smart on his part. All right. Maurice Malone, a loss versus Lask. And Denorin, by the way, somebody to maybe keep an eye on Lask. Not Bello, Denorin. He got the goal. He got the win. He played 90 minutes. So did Bello. And they beat Maurice Malone's Austrian team, who he went 78 Malone.
I was going to say, if the question mark is whether or not Poch really thinks highly of the championship, I can't imagine the Austrian league being up on his
it's not going
list.
to be. But I'm saying, as far as talking about Denorin, like, it's somebody just to keep an eye on, because if he continues to play the way he played, he's going to go somewhere else eventually.
What if come December, Poch decides to make a trip out to Austria to watch him go on a ski trip?
No, he'll have to move. Denorin's going to have to impress this season and move somewhere else. But showed some stuff this weekend. Reynolds and Yao. Reynolds 74, Yao 60 in a lackluster, piss-poor game where they lost for Westerlo.
Both players with a lot of rumors during the silly season never got moved.
And there's a reason. Because they're not really doing that much. They're not impressing. Okay? There were moments a season ago that Yao had some great moments. Not Reynolds. Reynolds just does his job, his job, but nothing above that. He's not blowing anybody's balls off at all. And Yao, if he continues to play kind of in this lackluster way, will continue to just play 60 minutes and get yanked. All right? Got to do more than what he's doing right now. Pepe's injured, as we mentioned. Dest had a great 90. Not all of it, but a good game against Taylor Booth, who went 63 for 20. Booth was, for the most part, absent in the game. Had a couple here and there moments, but really, you could have told me he was not on the field and I would have believed you. While Dest had, I think, a pretty impressive game in larger chunks. Pepe, we're waiting for. Pukstas, 90 minutes and a goal and a win for Hajduk Split. Pulisic, a goal, 66 minutes. Boy, I think he really benefited, I hate saying this, from Leao going out with an injury in like the 17th minute, because now suddenly he was the man. But he played kind of like a second-rate citizen while Leo was on the pitch. I just couldn't understand that.
It just seems super fucking strange given the previous seasons he's had with AC Milan at this point. And you don't need. I mean, is AC Milan aiming to play with just one chef and the rest are all cooks? Is that the game plan?
I don't get it, but it was almost like Pulisic was a ghost for like the first 10 minutes of the game. And then he sprung into life along with his Mexican compatriot who offered the assist. Good goal. Not his best, great goal, but it was a win. And Musa went 24. So there's that. Jurgen Klinsmann went 90 for Cesena in the cup game there in Italy. Went 90 in a tie. They lost in PKs, so they're out of the cup. Paxton Aronson went 10 minutes for Frankfurt, but he scored.
Got a goal. Yeah.
Got to go. Brown is still injured, and Timmy Chandler did not dress. I don't know why. Surely he can't be injured as well because he doesn't play, but could happen in practice, I suppose.
It could have easily happened in practice, yeah.
Yep. Scally went 90 for Mönchengladbach in a win. In the Pokal as well. This is all Pokal stuff. Polka, man, you got to watch the Pokal. The Pokal. Dietz went 90, and Green went 69. Giggity. In the win for Greuther Fürth. Tolkien went 90, got a goal and a win for his boys at the Holstein Kiel team. And then we get to Aronson today, went 23 to close it out for Leeds against Everton in a win. Reina and Campbell were in the 18, did not play. Mark McKenzie went 90 in a clean sheet for Toulouse. Then we get to the weekend MLS contributors, Americans. Hopkins got a goal for DC United. Mihailovic, now at Toronto, got an assist. Nealis got a goal for New York Red Bulls. Marky Delgado got a goal for LAFC. Shaq Moore got a goal for Dallas. Owen Wolf got a goal for Austin. Yappy. Well, this kid's looking kind of interesting recently, this Yappy kid. So keep an eye on him. He got a goal again for Rapids. Brian Gutierrez, your homeboy, got a goal for Chicago. And Gutman. IU, Hoosier proud.
Turned down Chicago initially to go to, what was it, Celtic or Rangers he went to?
Yep, but he's back in Chicago.
He's
and he
back
got an
in Chicago
assist.
now.
Yep.
Healthy finally.
Yep. Assist for Miazga for Cincy. Noel Buck and the rest of all, what is this, like 9 players, ex-Revs players, now play at the Earthquakes for Bruce. And he got an assist for the Quakes. And Brian White put away a PK to get a goal for Vancouver. Although, in that game, Seb Berhalter, made some amazing passes. I mean, we're talking dimes from 50-yard switching fields. I'm telling you, this guy might be actually a good player. He
definitely fill the ranks.
Good player.
May crack it. Depending on what McKinney we get. Although again, looks like McKinney's in his fit beginning of the season shape. So I think September, October windows. I think maybe back up to them. But
are we really putting together 26? Let's do this.
Yeah, we can.
That was the Yanks report, by the way, folks. Yes, did I miss some people? Probably. I'm never gonna get them all. I'm doing my best.
What are you, U.S. Soccer?
I gotta say, U.S. Soccer Way, the website I've been using for almost a decade or more,
doesn't work anymore.
It sucks.
It sucks donkey.
It sucks donkey dick. I don't know what they did to that site, so I'm having to go all over hell to get these numbers, these stats, the minutes, the goals, because U.S. Soccer Way have completely themselves in the asshole. All right?
Yeah.
I don't know what they did to that site, but they have blown it apart and made it a mess. And like there are no flags next to the players anymore. So if you're going to a game that you weren't expecting to see an American, there be an American flag, to be like, oh, there's an American in that game. Oh, shit. I did not know that. I can't tell you how many times I'm just clicking on random games and I notice an American flag for like a 2 Bundesliga game. I'm like, oh, there's some like 34-year-old American playing on that team who's been playing in Bundesliga 3 most of his career. They got promoted, and now he's playing in Bundesliga 2. I'm just not going to know that anymore. Just not going to know it.
Yeah.
So U.S. Soccer Way, get your shit together.
People are saying Soap Score and then Foot Mob. We know Foot Mob, and Foot Mob's fine with the stats, like Spider Zlatan says.
Yeah.
But it's not so good if you want to look at the rankings and actually determine how well they played.
Yeah, exactly. But I am using a lot more of Foot Mob, whatever you want to call it.
U.S. men's national team takes has their take on a starting 11. I wanted to look at that before we come up with ours.
Okay.
Gauge what you think is likely.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not going to be this window. I think he said this is 2026.
Okay, well then it doesn't really help us for this upcoming window, does it?
Correct. Yes, I'm just saying.
But it's on, except Tillman. I mean, if this is the formation you think we're really going to play,
I think we got to hold off until you see the entire lineup. Okay, before we start nitpicking here. Okay.
Yeah, it's a back 4 or back 5, excuse me.
Yeah. Or 3-4-3.
I mean, it's possible. We haven't really seen it that much, except for some weird version of it from Poach.
Would you have Ream as your central center back?
No, Richard would be in the middle.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Put Ream out left where he can utilize his left foot properly.
Yeah, Ream ain't going to be in the middle. I don't know what game this guy's been watching, but Ream ain't playing in the middle. Richards, under Poach, has always played the middle. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So, if we did play a 3-back, could see it working out, yeah.
It's not bad at all.
The Tillman Pulisic would be pinching in as almost like a double 10.
Yeah,
you'd have Jedi and Des bombing up the sideline.
I think this looks pretty good, actually. Pretty good.
Larry's saying Scally's better. I'm assuming then say what, McKenzie? Or is he saying Ream?
I think he means McKenzie. No, he doesn't. McKenzie is a black guy. He doesn't like.
Way to play. Way to lean into it, Derek. Nice.
Well, I'm just being real.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
That's what Larry does. He's like, oh no.
He is saying over Ream. Yeah. No Vikings. Scally's not a Viking.
What the hell is Scally? He's
just a whitey.
But he plays in Germany, and that's okay for Larry.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Larry treats all equally. And I'll say this much: he is pro Maloney, so
we are too, and we really agree with Larry on this. Maloney needs to be called up and tried at center back.
Frank says, "Larry, you wrecked your Twitter account. Which one?"
Yeah,
he's got a roulette. He can just play like it's going to be Sock Warriors. It's going to be this. It's going to be that.
Yep. Okay, let's make our own.
Okay, let's get rid of you. Let's
make our own and stop milking this cow. All right.
I think we both we'll create the starting 11, then we'll add the additional 15 or whatever, okay?
I'll let you pick the goalkeeper.
Oh, it's gonna be Freeze.
Yep. Can we just do the backups for Freeze? Might as well. You know who they are. Turner and probably Stefan.
Yeah.
I mean, if Poach's infatuation with Stefan continues, yes. There we go.
Okay. Jedi's still out. How long until he's back?
Yeah, this is really on the edge, isn't it?
So here's the thing. We can't project if people are going to be back next week and stuff. We can really only go off of what we know now.
Well, Jedi is projected to be back not this week, but the week after.
Does Poach call him in with maybe only a week, one game possible to play before the window?
Probably 2 games.
Maybe, depends.
Yes, I think he does.
I heard 2 to 3 weeks for Jedi. Jedi's out for September. That's what Frank said.
Okay. Well, then we got to go with Arson, as you have already put there.
I suspect Ream and Richard.
Richards, Dest. Okay. Well, one of those is obviously Adams. McKinney.
Well, you would think McKinney, right?
Cardoso?
Could be Cardoso.
I think McKinney.
I feel like he wanted to play Cardoso over the Gold Cup, but he kept getting injured and sick. I don't know.
I'm going McKinney.
Let's stick with McKinney because that should be the obvious. If he's not playing yet, really.
But I mean, it's a close run thing, so it could be Cardoso. And
How long's Tillman out for?
God, I thought it was minor. I think Tillman will be there. I do. Yeah.
If it wasn't going to be Tillman, let's say if Tillman's gone, I think Pulisic's at the 10. I think it's you're looking at something like a Luna and Way, I guess.
Way,
who's not really playing. How much did he play this week? I forgot. You haven't even mentioned it.
Where? I don't think he played this weekend.
Did he not play this week?
Not that I remember. Did anybody out there know if Weah played this weekend? I didn't remember seeing that at all anywhere. I could be wrong, but I don't remember seeing it. I looked for it. I know at one point I didn't see them playing. So
he subbed. He played 45.
Okay. Well, then he's healthy. Way it is then. Up top, Balogun?
I'm not 100% positive.
I mean, this fucking injury thing is so goddamn relentless with our team. We can never do one of these and be like, yeah, everybody's healthy, right?
It's one of those things I'm looking at it going like, if we were doing this next weekend, like next Monday.
Maybe we should do it next week.
Next Monday. Let's go.
Because there's so many questions in the air. How do you do this right now? But then maybe we do it on next Monday, right? After the window, after the European season started, we'll see whether or not Pepe's back or Balogun's back or whatever, at least on the bench. I don't know. It's really hard to do right now.
I threw Sarge up there. I'm assuming Flo and Pepe might be making the roster if we do it next Monday, if they're back up and running. For the time being, that's where I'm going with.
Yeah, this is going to be piss poor.
So it's 11, 12, 13. We got 13 more players to put in here.
This is going to be piss poor because, honestly, with all the question marks here, we're just going to be throwing darts at a wall. But Tessman, yes. Berhalter. Cardoso, Berhalter. All right, what are we on now?
13, 14, 15, 16. So we got our
we
back.
We need more backs. Scally. Scally's got to make this team as a backup, right back, left back. Gotta. It's got to happen. McKenzie.
Do you think it's possible we see a Freeman back?
Yes, I do. McKenzie. Hate to say it, but I think it's going to be Zimmerman.
Zimmerman, yeah.
Yep. Luna for Tillman. Backup. Or if you want to put him under Pulisic, that's fine.
I think it's more likely to see him under Pulisic, quite frankly.
Mm-hmm.
No, Haji.
Haji, right. Yep.
All right,
but
let's go.
Luna's making this team.
Yeah.
All right. The other strikers.
And our right wing. I mean, how is it possible that we really haven't seen Zendejas in such a long time?
Yeah, I just think he's out of the picture. I don't think
that's fair. I'm just saying. Who's really put like BA? You think Brandon?
Yeah, he's going to make the team. I think so. Backup winger, yeah. And then Brian White, I guess, because who else we got if both Ballo and Pepe are injured? Damian Downs and Brian White.
Think we need a fourth center midfielder or center striker if we have a Haji in there, though?
Probably not, but based on his last picks, he seems to overpick center forwards.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Who's two? We haven't done a left back replacement.
Don't think you're going to bring one.
Oh, that's right. We have Scally and Freeman. That's right.
Yep.
So, again, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we have two more. So, yeah, I guess let's probably will be White.
So throw in CCV. That's another center back. And then Brian White.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just guessing. We're
what
throwing
about
shit at the wall here.
Musa got some playing time this year.
Oh, yeah. I think Musa will make the team. Yeah, let's put Musa in there. Yep.
We'll take White out because we already have three other center strikers options.
Okay.
The bigger question is, where do you think he's going to be playing Luna at? Or not Luna, Musa.
Musa.
Like a BA Weah role? I mean, that's how he's played him in the past.
Probably, yeah.
But I mean, he's always played him out wide in a 3-back with Scally sitting back.
So probably still out wide though.
I'll throw him there. It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't. But here's a guy in the midfield we haven't considered, but seems to be loved by Poach, and that's Luca De La Torre.
Problem is the number of, unless Tessman gets replaced and Cardoso plays as the backup to Adams.
How many players we have left?
One.
And that's Brian White. It's Brian White. He's going to make the team.
Maybe actually, I bet you anything we're full, actually. Let's see, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we're full.
Okay, good.
So where would Luca fit in is the question.
He's not going to then.
Okay.
Yep. I think he likes him, but I think you got to bring Cardoso and you got to bring Tessman. If he skips out on either of those two, that's going to really tell us a lot. But let's wait a week, do this again, and see if it changes based on health of Pepe, Balogun, and a bunch of others. So, but I do think Berhalter's going to make this team, and I think Friedman has a really good chance of making this team as well. So I do think Freeze will be the starter, unless Matt Turner does some more amazing things for the Revs going forward, which is possible, but I think Poach saw Turner, and he's trying other people because he saw Turner for what he is and isn't. So
Colin's talking about DeJuan Jones, saying that he was supposed to be the starter during the Gold Cup, but then he got released because of injury. Is it a possibility that we see like a Freeman stay home and you have DeJuan Jones who can play left or right? Same thing with
I would have said that. I would have said that before, but I think Poach loves Freeman. I think that was pretty evident. I think Poach loves Freeman.
It's gonna be a toss-up.
Yeah, I think it'd be a toss-up for me, but I think Poach really, really loves Freeman. So we'll see. He certainly. The question would be, does he really love Scally? I'm not so sure after the last Gold Cup window.
And to your point, you're talking about how Poach really likes the territory, and he played every game. I think every 90 minutes.
Yes.
90 minutes. So I mean, could we see somebody like a Tessman being left off? and bring in Luca De La Torre instead.
Absolutely
I don't see Cardoso
possible.
being left off. I don't see Weston being left off. It's possible Weston might get left off, I guess.
But Tessman, yeah.
You can swap out Tessman and Luca De La Torre on Poach's mind at any given moment.
Yeah, I think that's very possible. He left Tessman off the Gold Cup roster altogether. And from what I understand, Tessman was totally fine with going. So there you go. All right, that's it. We did it all. We got it done. We didn't make 2 hours.
Colin says, just to clarify, when you say coach's pick, you mean your picks. Colin, if you want to point out somebody that we put in here that you think is not going to be here for somebody else, by all means, mention it. I know that you said DeJuan Jones, and I believe that's the only person I've seen you post on there. And it's possible. Maybe, like you said, maybe Freeman gets left off and DeJuan Jones gets put in there. Or maybe Scally gets left off. Who knows?
Right.
I don't know how
what makes that our pick? We just said, and I quote, "It seems to me Poach really likes Freeman." Okay. He played him over and over and over again in the Gold Cup. I think after a coach does that, you kind of like, this player, Poach really seems to like this guy. What are we supposed to think? We're doing our best here to mind meld with Poach. We're doing our best. We could be wrong. DeJuan Jones might have fist fucked fucking Poach really good, and he really likes him, even though he hasn't really got to play him because he was injured or whatever reasons he didn't make the team. Don't put it on us, man. We're just doing our best to interpret what Poach will do. That's all. It's as simple as that.
All right.
We could be wrong. We could be absolutely wrong. And when we're wrong, we've admitted it because we don't know Poach yet. We don't know Poach like we knew Berhalter. Berhalter, we could pick the whole roster. No problem. The whole roster.
So here's Colin's starting 11, the one that most recently sent our way. This is who he thinks Poach is going to pick. Stefan, sure.
Maybe.
Freeman, sure, we have him too. Richards, Ream, we both have them. DeJuan Jones, we talked about. McKinney, Adams, way up Pulisic, Luna, Pepe. I'm looking at that 11, man. I'm not seeing too much different from what we've said.
Where the fuck is Dest? Where the fuck is Dest? Do you think he's leaving Dest off of this starting 11? Or you got to be shitting me. There is no way that's happening unless he's injured or has some sort of herpes. There's no way Dest is not starting. I'm just telling you, there's no way that's happening. Sorry. No. Brett? Yes?
No, personally, I think Dest is starting absolutely 100%.
Okay. I don't see a world in which a healthy Dest is not starting for Poach. I just don't. I don't see one. And the way he's playing right now, no way he's playing. He's starting, and if Jedi is healthy, somehow he'll be starting and playing, but he probably won't be. Landon didn't know, apparently, how long recovery for that surgery took. Come on, dude. Wake up. All right. That's all we got. We're done.
It's Jones, Arson, and Freeman plus one more. Again, we basically said much the same thing anyways, except for we have Dest. We threw Scally in there instead of Jones, but it could be either way. You call it You're arguing the same point that we made.
Yeah. If for some reason Poach no longer likes Scally, who he played incessantly and called up for a good long time and played every game as a left center back or a right center back, depending on the situation, when he played a sort of faux back three. If you're saying to me, something about Poach's relationship with Scally and Scally's an out, then I'm with you. But I got to know that, and I don't know that. So I'm going based on who Poach has had and who Poach has played and who Poach seems to trust. And that's a guess. I'm giving you that. We don't know shit. We're not inside. We're not a worm inside a Poach's brain. We do not know him like we knew Berhalter. Like literally, we could get 25 out of 26 players on a roster almost every time with Berhalter. We can't do it here. We just can't. And with all the injuries, certainly not. All right. I am told Mark Pulisic and Claudia Rayner considering starting a podcast. God help me. I know that's a joke. Soccer sources tell me it will be Soccer Daddy if they move forward with it. Nothing is official, but this could change U.S. soccer media forever. That's a good chuckle. That's a good poke. Good job. Well done, Tact. Yes. No, that's not really a real thing, but it'd be fun if it were, and God help us if it were. All right, folks, we love you. We're out of here. Have a great night. We'll be back on Thursday. Some midweek games. And thanks for hanging this tonight with us as long as you did. Again, we'll see you soon. Good night.
That hurt.
Blowjobs are a no for me.
It is a skill. It is a practice skill. It is a necessary skill.
The secret to a great blowjob is saliva, saliva, saliva.
It's important for us to learn from this because I think we lose because we beat ourselves.
You need to swallow it too.
I don't understand the problem here.
The people don't understand esophagus is the main player of the game.
Try to stay away from it as much as I can.
You can start by licking the tip.
I didn't understand it, but
Patrick Agyemang to Bambi or a newborn giraffe or what.